It's called triangle. Did you know? Game break! Locked in. Loaded. Ready to game. What happened? Nothing. This is my team of winners. Let's go with my team of winners as we head north. North. Mariruri. I head north. I head north. I ignore. I head north. Oh. Boku mo genki ippai. I forgot what ippai means. Pie. Ippai. One defeat, one cup. One. Ippai. One defeat. Feel energetic. Pokemon mo genki ippai dayo. So he feels energetic and his Pokemon feel energetic. I don't know. Here is the key. Kyampu boy. His name is Yoshia. Yoshia. Okay. Yoshia. That is Sando. Wait, really? No. Yeah, no it is. Its name is Sando. Okay. Sando. Sandwichi. Wichi Sando. Yes, chat. The new Silent Hill game came out at midnight release. And as expected, like half of my list of follow is playing it. And also when I woke up, they've been playing it for a couple hours at that point. And it's like, well, I guess I can no longer watch that. If there's anything that I take for granted, it's the fact that Vinny, when he plays games, he plays them at 2-hour intervals and he plays them at like nighttime, so I can actually watch them. Instead of having to watch like 3 12-hour streams in a row and being like, yep, I have feasible time for this. Pokemon no genki nakunattayo. Nakunatta. Couldn't win. No matter how genki you are. I could see the Mirage Tower. Alright, we got some grass. You guys like grass? Let's go in the grass. It's out early if you pay $10 extra. I really don't like that that's a thing, because that sounds really fucking stupid, but I can clearly see how many people have already done it because their desire to be the first one to play the game for the viewership. I actually found it kind of funny that there was a number of streams that played Silksong that actually got a viewership reduction. Some of them got a higher amount of viewership, but I'd say more often, more of them got less than got more. All right, you gonna miss this tackle again, buddy? It was a weird thing to see. But I guess it just depends, you know, it depends on how far away you are from like that genre and that series if you try to play it, or what you're known for, right? Don Meru. Okay. People are trying to avoid spoilers. See, you think that? You think that, but like I said, so one guy, you see one guy playing it, holy shit, and his viewership is up like by the multiple thousands. Multiple thousands. And then other people are playing it and their viewership is down by not nearly as much, but just a couple hundredths or so. But like it's noticeable given their size, the amount of viewership that goes down for it. There's just so many people playing it that it's like you really gotta pick and choose here, right? And if you're gonna watch someone play it, you probably want to watch the guy who's known for being good at the game. The new Bennett Foddy game, dude. I remember when Only Up existed. Fucking Jesus. I'm getting him right now. Only Up like dominated the streaming market for a little bit. Like straight, and then the game like disappeared. But yeah, those games have recurring appearances. The really annoying streamer bait games that piss people off. But if you're like good at them, then people will watch you play them. But usually, you know, you gotta be good at them. That's all. Bro's got a berry. That's a Chigo. Chigo no Mi. Chigo no Mi. That's probably a raspberry. Give me that. Give me that, guy. Give me that. Be on our way. I'm watching Vinny play Silk Song on and off again, but he tends to play it in the morning, so I can't watch. But I'm not that interested, honestly. It looks like a fun game to an extent. It looks cool, but I just, yeah, I don't know. I just like maybe if I played it, I would be really into it. But just kind of watching it, I'm just I'm pretty just whatever about it. But it did occupy a lot of people's time for a good amount, you know, a good amount of time. Hollow Knight, Silk Song, same game. Boku wa tsuyoi n da, makete mo nai tari shinai zo. Tsuyoi n da. This guy's strong, there's no way he'll lose. Okay. Kiyofumi. Oh, there he is. That's Konohana. What do you know anyway? You know, Naki Gore, which is growl. You know, Taetari, is tackle. And you know, Hinoko, which is a Hono type. Hinoko. Hinoko is Ember. Okay. Gotcha. Now, Silent Hill F is currently in the market, and you'll probably see people are playing it, and they're gonna have you playing it for 8 hours a day, and then they're gonna go to sleep, and they're gonna play it for 8 hours a day. Speedo Star! There he goes. Good first battle, my big dumb dopey turtle dude. Look at that. Juice the fuck up. One! There he goes. Money, 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 money. Poo? No. Pikuniku to ie wa utta. Sa issho ni utaimashou. Just having a picnic, and now we battle. It's the never-ending pursuit of content consumption. Hiroko. Hiroko it is. Silent Hill should have released... I gotta burp. Silent Hill should have released in October. I'm looking forward to October because I like watching the spooky games. I mentioned it before, I watched Vinny play Slendy Tubby Zero. And let me tell ya, and I use the word pretty loosely, but that kind of shloop. Oh, Hatsupure ro. That's Lambre. Hatsupure. Horror shloop is the best kind of shloop. It's so addictive to watch some of like the worst games you've ever seen be played by somebody that isn't you. And it's like, because sometimes you watch a bad game and you're like, holy shit, man, this game is just like terrible. But when you watch a horror game, sometimes you look at it and it's like, what? I think maybe it's a matter of how serious you perceive the game to take itself to how much enjoyment you get out of it. Konnan ni tsuyoi nanta. You were strong. Yeah. I think that's what it is. So it's like, if I perceive that a game is trying really hard to be scary, then I'm gonna laugh about it. But if a game is being a shithead, then, you know, maybe it's not as funny anymore, or maybe it is still funny depending on. Wa ha ha, do da. Ha ha ha. Ore to chobu shinai ka. A battle with me. Wa ha ha. Really, a battle with me. Ha ha ha. Like, here's a good example of a kind of an opposite. Spooky's House of Jump Scare. Yama otoko no haru nobu. Haru nobu. Yep, that's right. Spooky's House of Jump Scare presents itself in a way that's like, haha, look at this. It's like a little spooky ghost, and you walk through her mansion, and you get jumped by cardboard cutouts. Pop out of the wall, and it's like, haha, so funny. But then you get further in the game, you get to these areas that are like thematic and have actual monsters. Like the ghost girl who eats you. She's kind of weird. She swallows you whole, and then you get to see her tummy when she kills you. It's just great. It's just great design, really. Just the way it's always should have been. But, Spooky kind of does that, and then these things continue to chase you through the mansion. And then the DLCs are really cool as well. That's, Wanriki. Yeah, Wanriki. Okay. I should have went Numo first, but it's fine. That's fine, I gotta go heal him. Take this quick chit of Mitchip. Wanriki. No, but Spookies is really cool. I think the way Spookies does things is actually quite neat. On the surface, it doesn't really take itself seriously. Maketa, wahaha, I lost, ha 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 ha. But then it does have some stuff in it that's like, ooh, this is kind of cool actually. But then a lot of these like Unity type games that are thrown together, they kind of, I think the worst is probably when your character you're playing as talks. You ever notice that? It's like when you are just left to experience the game yourself, and you are just the character. You'll do things, right? You'll play the game the way you play it, and it's like whatever. Maybe you'll get jumped. But then if you play a game where the character you're controlling talks, and like every time a jump scare noise happens, your character in game goes, "Holy shit! What was that? I'm so scared. Oh my god! I gotta get the fuck out of here. It's so scary." It's like, yeah, sure it is, bud. Like, it's a suspension of disbelief or whatever you want to call it. It's kind of lost because the game is presenting itself. The game is kind of jerking itself off a little bit when it does that, where it's like, ooh, we have a scary moment, and the character that you're playing as is acknowledging it as scary, ooh. But like, I can understand that it can also fall flat if you have a character who doesn't react to anything, and it is just based on the player, because the player is incompetent or a jackass. And they ruin the game for themselves because they are incompetent and or jackass. Very important things. Horror is just a really hard genre to get right. The biggest issue with horror as a genre is that it is the easiest genre for everything to just fall apart at the smallest things. Yama no bori de kitaeta ore no oshikoshi ashikoshi chotto ya sotoja kujikenai ze. Okay, we gotta look up some words here. What did this guy just say to me? Yama no. What is Bodhi? Bodhi. What? Boru is to ask a high price to overcharge. Bodhi day. What the fuck is that? Yama no Bodhi day. Yama no Bodhi day is mountain climbing. Oh. Okay. So that all together is just... It's just mountain climbing. Kita eta. Forge, temper, discipline. Oh, he was disciplined by mountain climbing. Ore ashikoshi. Ashikoshi, legs and loins, lower body, foundations. Oh, his legs have been forged through mountain climbing. Chotoa sotosha. Sotoja. Sotsutochi. Sotoja, softly, gently, quietly. Kujike na I ze. Kujike is to be disheartened, to lose heart, to be dispirited, to be crushed. Okay, so he's saying his legs are, Choto is a little. She's saying his legs are a little tired from mountain climbing, but he's not dispirited. He's not discouraged. Or I guess say he's raring to go. He's ready to go. Even though he's exhausted from mountain climbing, he's still ready to go. Okay, alright. Care to react to the jump scare usually makes it comedic, so it's scary. It really depends, right? Kensaku. Okay. Ishitsu supite. Subute. I don't have a move to kill him. I got Absorby. Horror games can get frustrating as well. It's funny because that Slender Tubby game that I watched, it actually had a pretty generous amount of checkpoints. Up until the very last segment, I suppose. Which is, like, it's really funny to me that it would do something like that. Because you ever see, like, a horror game that it kills you, and then it's like, retry from checkpoint, and then you have to go through 5 to 10 minutes of text or busy work to get back to it. Ishikushi. It's coming back in. Donmeru. Platformers are easy. Have you ever played a scary platformer game before? Now, okay. As soon as I said that, my mind went to .exe game. But, like, is a .exe game really a scary platformer? I guess some of them... Doroasobi. I guess some EXE games actually do require you to play through the game, but some of them are more or less interactive stories, right? You hold one direction and then, ooh, the big scary shows up and goes, hee 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 hee. Let's play game, and then you play game, and then you die, and it plays loud scream, and then you continue playing the game because even though it's so scary and there's so much blood, you have to keep playing. How come all these creepypasta writers don't just record them playing the game? Why do they just write them down? Maybe they should record them. Never forget Mario Kart Black. Oh. Mario Kart Black. The game where the lady and her brother played Mario Kart Black, and then Mario broke into their bedroom and killed her little brother, and she ran back to GameStop to return the game. And meanwhile, Mario is in there with his big old claws, having gored her brother. What a fucking story that one was. Bram Stoker's Dracula. I'm not familiar with that. Ashika Tsuta. Ashi is his leg. Yeah, cause Ashimo is legs. Ashi, his legs are tsuta. His legs are given out. Tsuta, Ashika itai. His legs hurt a little. Choto ore Ryu kukara hotai o dashita kure. Te chigau yo. Sore wa pokinabu daro. Moi yo toroku suru kara. Record. The lore of Sonic.exe it goes deep. It goes deep. You have no idea how deep it goes. There's like 15 Hono. I'm reading that. It's Hono ono nuike something. I ain't reading that anymore. Dr. Eggman. You got to read the follow-up stories. The extended universe stories. Dogasu. And then Tail went through Green Hill Zone, but something was wrong, and then he came across an animal, but the animal looked wrong, because the animal head was gone. Oh no, what happened? But then Tail go forward until Sonic there, and he go talk Sonic, and Sonic open eye for a split second. Doku Gatsu. Poison gas. Gasu. Great. And then screen went static, and then Tail on screen point forward, look at me, player, implying he want go forward. So I go forward, and I go, and it bad, and then sudden song appear, chase, and he get closer, and the drowning music that's very scary play until he catch Tail, and then Tail cry, and then screen static, and then Tail scream, and then title screen, and now I play Knuckle. And at this point I think, holy Jesus Christ, this is ridiculous. I'm so scared. So I keep playing. Hono ono. Hono ono. What is Hono ono? Hono ono. Hono o is flame. Oh. So Hono no nuke. Nuke? Yeah, that's new. Nuke mi chide tsukamae ta. Sky. I forgot what that word means. New. Nuke. de. Nuke Michi de. Secret path, shortcut way. Oh, fiery path. That's where I just came from. And Skamaeta. To catch the captured. Okay, Skamaeta captured. Hoka. What the fuck is a hoka? Hoka. Comfortably warm, steaming hot, piping hot. Pokemon misete yaro. Okay, so he's gonna show me the steaming hot Pokemon he caught from in Fiery Path. Cool. I'm scared by game over music and Mach Rider. I only know about Mach Rider because you can have the music play in Melee on the big blue stage. It's the fire guy. His name is Atsuo. Don Meru. You want a crab battle? I don't want a crab battle. I'll lose it. It's alright, I was scared of pretty much every sound in Donkey Kong 64. To the point where I could not play the game with volume on for a long time. Because like every noise and sound effect in the game scared me. When K. Rool laughed at me, I'd pee pant. Didn't like that very much. Magu. That's the slug. Magu. Get in there and crush him. Chat, have you ever read Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark? That was a book that was in children's elementaries and libraries. And it was scary stories that came with pictures. And there was one story where the entire page is just a decomposing skeleton of a woman with like loose hair. And it's just a close-up on her face. And it's like, ah, that's great. I'm glad the reader can experience body horror at the ripe old age of 8. Oh, Boku. Boko da. I remember that shit. You're in a Roman lady, right? Ara. Suteki na Torena-san. Wonderful trainer. Romanchiku. Okay. Romanchiku na shobu onakai ne. Let's have a romantic battle, shall we? Okay. Mama tsuyoi wa yo watashi. Mama. Are you saying that your mama tsuyoi watashi? Why are you saying mama like that? Why is she saying mama like that? I'm not really sure. Her name is Taiko. Kinokoko. As a kid, I don't remember what I read. As a teenager, I read Deltora Quest. Thalassophobia from Wind Waker. What is thalassophobia? Is that the fear of things with many eyes? Mama is reasonable. Yeah, but why was it in kana? It's weird how sometimes words are just in kana like that. So, this isn't the first time it's happened. Fear of open, deep waters. Really? I mean, I never thought about it. I don't really think about things like that in video games. He has Mega Drain. Mega Drain. Dorini. And Leech Seed. Like, I'm afraid of being alone in the dark, but when I play a video game and I'm just in the dark, I don't really care. I don't think about it. It does, like, the same thing that causes me to fear does not really take over my brain. Rosaria. I need to switch. Let's have a romantic battle, but I'm strong. Okay. Alright. Well, it's not the first time I've seen randomly Kanad words, but I thought she was calling herself Mama for some reason. I was really confused. Because names are always in Kana. And Mama and Papa have popped up before, so I thought maybe she was calling herself Mama, which is why I got confused. Nante tsuyoi no kashira one-san odoro ichata. Wow, you're strong. You sure surprised me. Yeah, she got surprised by my strength. I think I got those words right. Hold on, is this the same is this the same route as before? 112. Does anybody know? Can I get a new Pogi on this run? This is Route 11. Wait. Open up the map. Hold on. I didn't get the map. What the hell is this? Konari... I have no fucking idea what this is. Why do I have a bottle of goo? That's not a map. Oh, don't call me. I need to get to the rest house. Don't call me. Don't look at me. Alright. Made it to the rest house. Ara. Anata no Pokemon tsukareta rancha nai kai. Yeah, they're tired. Yokattara yotsunde oiki. Soda. Saregai. Saoshinasai. Please rest up. Yes, I have rest up. Ara mada. You haven't rest up enough. Feel free to stay again. No, never. Storing berries. Who's storing berries? Nani o shiteru kate? What am I doing? Pokemon no waza o tsukatte koko ni boku dake no heya o tsukuro to omotta ne. Give me the move. Soda, kono waza machine o ageru kara kimi mo tsukutte miru kai? Hi. Yeah, okay. 43. That is Shiru. Sorry, Tsuru. Tsuru ga ochiso na kinimukate. Himitsu, that's secret. Himitsu no chikara, so secret power. Yeah. Yeah. Himitsu no chikara. Tsukatakoran. Suru ga ochite kite. Ki no ui ni. Ki is tree here. Obareo yo. Sore de na ue ni wa hiroi heya ga aru kara boku wa soko ni tsuki na mono o kunda. Jibun, that's my own, dake no himitsu no heya. My own secret base. So himitsu kichisa. Kimi mo tsukoro to iyo. So himitsu kichi tsukureru ocho wa konoe dake sha nai yo. I don't know what he's saying, but he's explaining secret bases and I just don't care. Chisai kubomi ga aru kabe nan ka ni mo himitsu no chikara tsukata te miru to oio. Boku mo hoka no basho o sagashite. Look for. Miru ne sore sha. He's off to look for more. Bye. I'm sure whatever he said was very important. Kimi ga Pokemon o doku made. Where'd you get your Pokemon? Doku made. Kitai tieru ka misete morau. Where'd you get your Pokemon from? Kitai te iruka. I don't know what he's saying there, but I got the gist of it. Where'd I get my Pokemon from? Please show me. I'll show him. Who's this guy? Cool. Let's see how far you've trained your Pokemon. Oh. Okay, I wasn't right at all then. This guy's name is Iri Torena. Cool trainers, elite trainers. No, Yusuke. Rakurai. He can't paralyze me. All he can do is Leer and quick attack. He does no spark either. Burn him. Oh, he switched. He actually can't hit me. That's a whole Hoeruko. Guess what his ability is? It's Flame Water Veil. Prevents burning. That's a big fat boy! Chat, does anybody know where I can get a Whalmer? I actually really like Whalelord. If I can get one before, like, you know, the end of the game, that'd be pretty cool. Actually, I need one anyway for, the Reggies. Lily Cove is the earliest. Do you have any idea how bad that information is? That sucks. I was hoping maybe I'd get the good rod and catch one somewhere else. Actually, where do you get the good rod in this game? Don't you get the super rod in Lily Cove? Bro used a potion. The damn fool. Maku no Shita. Let's go. Don Meru. I'm a big fat guy. He no go. Ow. That sucks. Anyway, I have a Gobetto. Anyway, what was I talking about before I was so rudely interrupted by secret power? Right, I was talking about scary things. So, like, I don't know. I don't really have a lot of phobias Then again, I guess a phobia is considered an irrational fear. I don't think it's an irrational fear to have of being afraid of being alone in the dark. That seems like a pretty fucking rational fear to me. Like, oh, I'm outside, it's dark, and I'm, like, unprotected, and I'm alone. Like, something tells me that most people in this situation would be afraid. On the way to Fort Tree. Oh, that's still pretty far away. He does no quick attack. Did 9 damage. You won't defeat me. I will win this fight. I get the speed EVs. Juicer. Naru hodo. Kanari kitaeteru ne. Hold on, I'm looking up words. Kanari I've heard before. Kanari. Considerably. Fairly, quite, rather. And, kitaeteru. Kitaeteru ne. Forge, temper, train, discipline. I see you've trained them well. Okay, so that's what he's saying. I see that I see you trained them well, huh? Because ne is there. Kimi no kitae kate sanko ni naru na. Kimi mui tara saito tatakata hoshi. So he's like another battle at some point. That's what I got from that. Well, I'm just thinking about like playing Wind Waker and being afraid of water. Like, if you play Wind Waker's very cartoony, right? And it's like when Link drowns, he just spawns back on land. Like, I feel like you could probably put that away and it wouldn't bother you so much. But I guess if your phobia is bad, then you don't get to just put that away. But I guess that's like spiders as well. Some people don't like spiders. Like a lot. To a point where it like actually affects them. Like if they see a video game spider, they can't like handle it. Oh, onore. Curse you. O kitaeru dame. Deao ningen supete ni shobu o moshikonderu tsu. Okay. He said human. I think he was cursing me for interrupting his training. Or he was surprised to see another person. Now he wants to battle. Ta? That's not ta. Yes, it is. That's Tadashi. Tadashi. Okay. I think that was Lethal Company. The arachnophobia mode just changes the spider into the word spider. Wanriki. See, arachnophobia lets that game be super scary to you because when you see a spider crawling towards you, you can unironically shit your pants. That's pretty scary. Otherwise, as we're laughing and goofing and haha and hee-heeing. My tatsu. Why does he keep screaming Tsu like that? Oh, it's like so close to being able to get in the desert for the encounter. I have to wait till after Flannery for that. That's annoying. Okay. I like spiders. You ever see a jumping spider? Jumping spiders are cute. They're little buddies. Tarantulas are big spiders, but they're not really dangerous. Well, at least I don't think most of them are. I think spiders are cool. Well, how do you feel about spider girls? Where the entire lower half of the woman is a spider's body, but then everything above the thighs is a woman attached to a large spider body. What about the Dark Souls boss that's a spider? Can you fight her? Or can you not beat Dark Souls? You want a battle? Ara anata no Pokemon Kanari. I forget what Kanari means. I feel like I looked this up earlier too. Kanari, considerably. Suyo se so suyo se suyo so suyo so da wa suyoi strong. So what does the soldawa mean? Solda. That is so. It looks to me. Oh, so your Pokemon your Pokemon look considerably to me? What? Your Pokemon look considerable to me. Removing the E and putting soul in the end of the adjective makes it look like this. So, Tsuyoi is strong. Suyo soul look. Oh! Suyo soul, that's what it is. So she's saying, your Pokemon looks strong. Dawa. Zehi. I've heard Zehi before. Zehi, certainly without fail. Otawa se. Ote. Wa se. Ote is arm hand. What's awase? Joint together, opposite facing. What does my hand have to do with it? Otawase. Huh? Shite kuranai. Te awase. Oh, the O is a oh. Teawase is game contest. So because she puts an O in front of it, she wants a respectable battle. Shite kuranai. Okay. Shite kuranai. Probably, wait, what? She, not G. But shite indicating kuanai, and so. Shite. Doer, performer. Sudo. Yeah, to carry out, to perform. It's just sudo, right? She wants to have. But she's saying a negative, right? So you look considerably strong. How would I phrase this in English? I don't know. But there's a negative there. She wants to battle, but she's saying it in a way. Elito trena Maria. Kamome. I gotta get out of here. Find Amy and Tail right away. You know the Redeads in Legend of Zelda? So the Wind Waker Redeads are the ones that scare me. Zehi doesn't work quite the way the dictionary implies it might. It's more like a polite request. Oh. Okay, but she was still using a negative, right? So she was saying... What the hell was she saying then? She said my Pokemon look considerably tough. Was she saying, won't you give me a battle or something like that? Don Mero. The big guy. So, in Ocarina of Time, the Redeads that show up, they stun you when they see you, but the Redeads in Castletown are special, and they don't stun you when they look at you. And as a kid, when I found that out, I was like, haha, look at that, they didn't do anything. I'm fucking invincible, and I ran around. And games tend to do this thing where they have overlapping sound effects. Won't you have a battle with me? See, that makes sense. Because I saw the negative at the end, so I knew the sentence had to have a negative word in there in a way that isn't inherently negative, but it's a negative word. So but I could not figure out how to actually put it together. It's annoying like that. Anyway, so sometimes sound effects overlap when you play too many of it at the same time. So I ran around the Castletown with all the Redeads for a little bit. Roseria. And then a bunch of their sound effects overlapped, and it played a loud Redead noise, and it scared me, and then I stopped doing that. There was also a time in Luigi's Mansion where, for some reason, when you enter the lit hall in Area 2 from the courtyard that leads into Area 3, the music does not, the music ends up being the dark mode music when the area is still active. So I walked through the door, and then it hit me with the big riff, and it spooked me real good. Oh, it spooked me real good. I was like, oh, shit. I got real scared from that one. I was afraid of Luigi's Mansion. I like the game. But I had a problem where, like, I would try to go to bed at night, and my brain would be like, hey, what would happen if you were trapped in that mansion in the dark? I really wish that burned you, because then I could have killed you. Oh well. You know the blackout sequence where all the toads disappear and you're just alone and every room is dark and there's ghosts everywhere? That bitch had a potion. Alright. Yeah, so I'd be trying to sleep and my brain's like, hey, what would happen if you were trapped in that haunted mansion and the power went out through a blackout and no lights would ever come on and you were all alone? And I'm like 7 years old. I'm like 7 years old at this point, and I'm just having these thoughts. I don't want to be scared. Why did I switch into you? I switched into you because I thought I would be able to kill you fast. But that's enough games. I wanted the Eevees for special attack. Now I just want to kill you. I rented Mario 64, and whenever I heard Bowser laugh, I like hid under the table and covered my ears because he scared me. I remember that we rented a copy of the game, and it had enough stars that I thought it had the key to the upstairs, and I tried to go upstairs, and then Bowser was like doo 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 doo, and I was like ah, and I cowered under the table like an earthquake. Tsuyo so. That was strong, yes. Yes. I forgot. I'm trolling up. What did soul mean again? Soul means looks like. Yeah. Tsuyo so. They look strong. Janakute. Tsuyoi no ne. Okay. They look strong. No, that's not right. They are strong. That's what she's saying there. Okay. Anata mitai na tsuyoi hitoto. What is hitoto? Otomodachi ni naritai wa. You're strong, so we can be friends. Okay, we're friends now. I'm not gonna remember you. Alright. Kids always have irrational fears. I want to be friends with strong people like you. Well, get in line. Our phobias are based on random things that I guess affected us deep within inside our minds, or our minds don't like them. Trypophobia is one that I don't have. I'm not afraid, but like, fuck, that shit is uncomfortable to look at. Absolutely. I don't want to look at things full of holes that aren't supposed to have holes. It's weird. That doesn't mean I'm afraid of it, but I am rather disgusted and partially grossed out by it because it's not natural. Oh, would you look at that? It's us. What's his name? His name is Pachiru. Really? Pachiru? He's got a big fucking dot in the middle of his face. Pachiru! Okay. You know what I hate? You remember the texture? Do you know the texture of, like, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's like the reflective substance that when you move it around, it kind of changes, it kind of shines differently, or changes its color, or changes the image that you see based on the angle. You ever put your nails to that and, like, scratch on it? That's a sensation that I fucking despise. Holographic? Maybe, but there's a certain texture to it that when you scratch it with a nail, it makes an awful fucking high-pitched noise. Not a fan. I've never heard nails on a chalkboard, though. Ever. So I don't really know how nails on a chalkboard sounds, but they say that one's really bad. I got him. I got Pachiru. He's got a big stupid dot on his fucking face. Stupid asshole. Terrible Pokemon. I could have caught a Skarmory here, don't you know? Kazan no boy. Kazan boy. Bai? Kazan bai sumo ta. Kusamura no Kusa is grass. Ue is Kazan boy like ash or suit or whatever. Aru keto doko o totaka wakaru kara. Kazan is volcano. Oh, Kazan is volcano. Volcano's ashes. So Kazanbo. So volcano's ashes. Kazanbo, volcanic ash. Okay. PP Iedo. Well, this is a stupid collection of trainers. The Hoi or boy is Ash. Boy! Moshikashite. Don't tell me. Kazan boy, volcanic ash, Otsume no Tocho? Don't tell me the volcanic ash something. You on the route, in the middle of the route, Datta Atsume. What's Atsume? Atsume. Somewhat thick, relatively thick. Moshikashite is... I'm pretty sure I know what that is. Possibly, perhaps, maybe by chance. Somewhat thick. So the relatively... So Atsume is some relatively thick. No Tocho path. So, dot ta. Oh, what was dot ta? Was were. Dot ta, yeah. Atsume means gathering here. Oh, she's saying so okay, he's saying or you get He's saying, let me guess you were gathering volcanic ash. You were gathering volcanic ash. Mitsuketa kureta. You found me. Arigato. You found me, thank you. Demo, shobu wa betsu da yo. Betsu da yo. Betsu is distinction, difference, discrimination, separate, different, another. Rank, classified, exception, exclusion. What? Thanks for finding me. That won't get you out of a battle, though. So what does Betsu mean, then? I don't understand what Betsu is meaning, then, here. Different, separate, another, exception, exclusion. Am I missing something? Thanks for finding me, but battles are a different thing. Oh, so difference. Okay, so difference is here. So thanks for, so yeah. Found me, thank you, but battles are different, or a different thing. Okay. It's grateful you found him, but whether he's grateful or not does not change that you have to battle. Man, this language is confusing, huh? Kyampu boy no Yugo to ninja Gokko. Why is that? Wait, why is Gokko in hiragana all of a sudden? Gokko. Ninja Gokko. It must mean like rank or something, right? It because like the aqua grunts had a rank to their name, so Gokko is probably a rank. L2 Gokko. Playing at game of make-believe, something done together. Oh, ninja pretender. He's Wait, so they're pretending to be ninjas? I thought they were straight up ninja boys. Well, shit, okay. His name is Muramasa. Really, Muramasa. Alright. Oh, we got a Dogasu and a Yajiron, huh? I'm gonna switch into you. And then we'll absorb this guy. Yajiron and Dogasu. Baltoy and Claydol are pretty cool Pokemon. Psywave, most likely. Great. There's a 2-hit KO. Good job. Good job. Alright, we'll kill the one with Psywave. Bon Botsugo. Now how do I hit this thing? Nice, good job. I give you a thumbs up, but I cannot. Santo. Already confused, idiot. What is he doing? Oh, it broke out of confusion. Nice. What a fat fucking hit. Holy Juice City. Marukunaro. You know what's nice? Oh my god, he blew up! Jiboku! Motherfucker! I'm alive. Golbat's not. That's gonna affect his friendliness. Well, there goes all that fucking EXP just for gloom. Sorry, Stinky Hana. Kusai Hana. Well, that sucked. Why'd he fucking blow up? Jibaku. The kanji for self and explode. Well, that was probably self-destruct, right? That's an illegal Pokemon. That is, that's a Tekanin. I'm swapping out. Tekanin. You can't have that till level 20. Kyoketsu. Ninjask is such a cool Pokemon. Too bad it sucks. The only thing it really does is it uses Baton Pass with its ability speed boosts and becomes a pain in the ass. I mean, it's not gonna win, but Kacha. Yeah, that's self-destruct. I know. Explosion. It wouldn't have explosion at this point, but I'm wondering what explosion is. If self-destruct is self-explode. Well, actually, I guess that's why it's called self-destruct. Well, actually, wait a minute. Explosion is probably just Bakuhatsu, isn't it? It's probably just the word explosion. Just Bakuhatsu. Chibaku is funny, though. Self-explode. Ehehe. Makechatta ne. I lost. Ninpo Kazan boy kare wa kaku wa what is gakure? Gakure? Gakure. Gakure learning scholarship. Oh, he's learning the ninja arts of volcanic ashes. Okay. Daibokuhatsu. Daibakuhatsu. Which is good because you can actually infer which is stronger from the Japanese name, unlike English. Self-destruct and explosion. It's kakure, a hide suffix, but with the ga instead of for phonetic stuff. Oh, okay. Ninja arts, volcanic ash, concealment. So kakure is to hide, but because it's coming after, because it's te mo ore owari. Oh, it's already over. I didn't even notice he talked more after that. Okay. Boku to tatakau te iun desu ka? Mada tsukamae ta bakkari na no ni. I have no idea what he said, but he's a collector, so he wants to show me his freak Pokemon. Oh, he's a freak, alright. Kaiju Mania. Kaiju Mania? Oh my god. Really? Kaiju Mania. Name is Michio. Pokemaniac is Kaiju Mania. You're saying you'll battle me even though I just caught these. Oh, I thought he was saying he was watching my battle or something. Oh, I learned to move. Magu ni chi Magnitudo. It's a chimen. It's probably magnitude. Maguni chudo. Magnitudo. Yeah. Yeah. Magnitudo. 10. Wow, that's powerful. He's so strong, my little guy. Another one? Where'd you catch this at anyway? This shit is... You can't even find this shit on this route. The shit you find over in Duford. Do it again. His name is Kokodora. 7. That's probably strong enough. At 10, Magnitude's power is 150. I believe at 9, it's like 90. So it's only stronger than Earthquake in one situation. Kate ureshii desu ka? Konna boku ni kate urashii desu ka? Kata nirai shi. So he couldn't win, but he's still glad. Oh, what? Was that not what he said? He's in the way of the item now. Fucker. Oh wait, I can just go around behind him. Are you happy? Are you happy to have beat someone like me? Oh! That's what he's saying. So he's beat a prick. Kin no tama. Kin no tama. Kin... Oh, kin is gold, right? And tama is... What is tama? Deska, he was referring back to me. Well, he's asking me a question with the ka, yeah. Tama. Ball, sphere, globe, orb. Right, I knew this because of, Voltorb. Yeah, so, kin no tama. Golden ball. It's very important they put the no between kin tama. Well, yeah, because otherwise it'd just be gold ball. Instead of a gold ball, it would be gold ball. Shirubo Supure. Silver spray. Okay. Kintama means something else. Well, I mean, Kin no Tama is gold ball. Kintama means balls. They call it a nugget in English. It's a big ball. Why not just call it golden ball? I think, like, the Japanese names are a little more, like, on the nose. But it's fine because it's Japanese. But in English, they kind of make them a little different. So they're not quite. But sometimes they are. Like, Kusa and grass type is pretty, it's just as it is. But that's literally called golden ball. And then in English, it's called a nugget. Oh, slugma! Magu magu! I will defeat you. 6. That's strong enough to beat you. Yes. Kokawa. Yes. Become stronger, my little dope. Oops. That one looks like the one I had earlier. This guy has like 65,000 different forms or something like that. I don't know. They made these things called personality values, and I don't know what they do. Kono atari ga warito tsuzushi no na deka shiteru kai? Warito? What is warito? Suzuchi is cool. Like weather. Warito. Comparatively, relatively. Oh, you're saying the weather is... Okay. Atari. What is Atari? Atari. Atari. Atari hit success guess bruise bite. Nande ka shiteru kai shi teru kai. To know, to be aware of. Is he asking me why it's so cool here? Is he asking me why it's cool here? Relatively cool. Oh. Why does it feel so cool here? Because there's ash everywhere. Masayuki. Nakura. That's his name. His name is Nakura. I can't switch, he's got arena trap. I can burn him. That's fine, it's just bite. This guy evolves into a very cool Pokemon. Of course, I have to find him if I want one. Cha-cha, real smooth. Pia. Maketa. The fuck does Pia mean? Huh? I think it's funny that it's been a non-zero amount of people that I have seen who have thought that Slugma was a Gen 3 Pokemon, based on the fact that Slugma only exists in Gen 2 on Cycling Road. Isn't it interesting how there's probably about 5 or 6 Johto Pokemon that people would likely assume are a Gen 3 Pokemon because of the infrequency and rarity of where they are in their main games? Atashi no Meru-chan. Meru-chan. Ni Kazan boy ga kakaranai you ni Parasoru o sashite iru no. So her Pokemon likes the volcanic ash. Parasol lady. Parasol o ne-san no Madoka. And there's her Donmeru. He loves it. Alright. Skarmory's like a 5% encounter on the route below Blackthorn. Mischievous and Larvitar are like 5% encounters in Mount Silver. That's not very strong. I think he also has magnitude at this level. He's dead now, so it doesn't matter. Ta-da! Ha ha. Tsukaremashota wa. She's tired. She's tired of it. Alright. Ne chotto Torosoru ni haita Okinabi o Toruko register shiteru te. Yeah, okay. Mischievous, there was no reason for Mischievous to not be a Pokemon on Morty's team. Genuinely. Mischievous is not that amazing of a Pokemon. Genuinely not that amazing of a Pokemon. There was no reason for him not have what. Like, he has 2 Haunters for no reason. And he pretty much always sends out his second Haunter after the Gengar. So it's just kind of there. Nana. Nene. Futari de Kazen boy atsumete ru yo. Demo Pokemon chobu mo tsuru da yo. Otsumete. What is otsumete? Atsumete. Atsumete. To collect. Oh, so the two of them are collecting volcanic ash, but they can have a Pokemon battle. Okay. Smeargle, Girafarig, and Natu only exist in the Ruins of Elf in the section you have to access through Union Cave. So that's Nana. Yeah, that's Nana and Nene. Okay. Alright. In Gym Leader Castle, he has like a Lapras. I think he uses a Noctowl in round 1. But yeah, it's weird because he should probably have a Mischievous. Alright, we're gonna put one of these to sleep and beat the shit out of the other one. I think he should have a Mischievous because there's no reason for him to not have a Mischievous at all. Gonna do 0 damage. Nice. Why are they collecting volcanic ash? So this route specifically, there's a guy who collects volcanic ash and he transforms it into glass flutes. So the NPCs around here probably have met him and are doing that. So that's a little bit of context that you need later on when you get to the house yourself. But running through the grass collects ash for your suit sack. And that's what the other people here are probably doing. They're collecting the volcanic ash to be used as material to make flutes. That's the best I got. Alright, he's dead to burn. Bye-bye. Didn't know about Swarm at the time, and I spent hours to catch Yemma on Route 35. I don't remember if Gen 2 had any Swarm mechanics. But that's another thing. There's a bug catching contest. There's a bug catching contest in Johto. And none of the bugs that appear in it are Gen 2 Pokemon. None of them. You can find Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, Beedrill, Kakuna, Weedle, Pinsir, Scyther, Paris, and maybe one other I'm forgetting. But there's no Heracross, there's no Ledybug, there's no Ledian, there's no Spinarak, there's no Ariados, and there's no Yemma. Yemma doesn't even fucking do anything. Gen 2 has swords because you need one to show up and catch Quillfish with a Super Rod in Kanto. They must be part of the radio then, huh? Man, Gen 2 sucks. Kusai Hana wa... Oh, what are you learning? You're learning acid, right? Yokai ki. Yokai ki. Yeah. It's not a very good move. At all. Do I need Stun Spore? Sleep Powder's better than Stun Spore, I think. I have an electric type anyway, so I can get rid of Shihide. Cool, yeah. Might as well, it's an attack. Gen 2 did a good job hiding way too many Pokemon that don't fucking evolve, so like who cares? Who wants a Quillfish? Muck, use acid! That uses the attack stat. Still sleeping, huh? Alright. Houndour is a cool Pokemon that's only catchable to, like, the east of Celadon, but the last Rocket Executive has one, and a Houndoom. Nene. Katena... Katena... Kata... Sumanai kara kazambui asume yo. Say Sumanai. Say that didn't Katanaka. So you didn't win. That's boring. Let's go collect ash instead. That's fun. Collecting ash is better than battles. Battles suck. Battles are lame. Lame battles. I hate this creature. I don't want to be in this battle with you. Ooh. Nothing? Well, I imagine that the randomizer would probably make these glass flutes something, like, worth running around for. But otherwise, yeah. Pipi Rikabi. There he is. Magumagoo. Maguma. This guy's fitting in the team really well. Like, he joined, but he's already, like, up in levels because he is a fighter. He knows Magnitude. Magnitude is such a strong fucking move. God damn. Look at my man go. Wahaha. Ima no kakakuri ryuku wa sugoi damaso. Nanto kono kazamboi o garasu, that's glass, ni kaero koto ga dekiru no desu. Yeah, so that guy in the house can make glass with your with volcanic ash. Pico. He's giving me the case. I'm not reading because I'm not actually doing any of this. Pico. He's blowing in the glass. What a strange man. Hi. Hai no naka kara Dororon chobu gozaru. Gozaru? That I know that one. Gozaru is like, I don't think it means anything in particular, but it's like it's something that motherfuckers love to use. Like samurai type fuckers love to use. Nakakara. Nakakara inside hai no naka. What's hai? Hai no. What is dororon? Dororon. Doro is mud. I knew that, but that's not what that is. Shobu. You said, yes, hi, yes. Yes, I was inside the mud for some reason. Kara, what is Dororon? The fuck does that mean? Ninja Goko Kinji. Dogasu. This thing can blow up if things don't go its way. Just so you know. I'll switch into my sturdy mon. I can't hit him with ground moves because he has Levitato. Oh. I guess he's just gonna blow up anyway. Cool. Dogasu. Are you gonna do it again? You're gonna do it again? Why'd he die? There's a trainer in Pokemon Stadium too who this is their gimmick, because they like exploding. And then I'm pretty sure they will even explode if it's their last Pokemon. I'm not sure actually, the AI might prevent that. But at the very least, these motherfuckers love to explode. Tackle. Yep. Chiboku! This is astounding, is what this is. Yeah, Rocket Grunt 1, that's the guy. He blows himself up. You can tell that's his strategy because he has a special cut-in when he does it. I think there's a Rocket Grunt in the stadiums who also does it, but he's like a round 1 or round 2 opponent, something like that. Hey, it's a really powerful technique to blow up. He didn't blow up. He didn't blow up. He won't blow up because it's his last bogey. Maita de gozaru. Maita de. Whatever. Yeah. Ninpo. Pokinabi Toruku no Chotsu de gozaru. Ninja art of Pokemon Pokinav registration. Cool. I guess now we're friends. Magma. Man, I used to like Slugma. He kind of looks like melted cheese. And I think a reason why I liked him in the first place was just because when I first found him, I was like, whoa! I've never seen this creature before. What's he doing on this random road? And how come nobody in the game has one? I don't even know if that's true. There's a guy with a Slowking. He's off on the side where, between Fuchsia and Lavender. He's got a Slowking. I can't escape! I don't care if you're slow as shit. Get away from him. It would have been cool if I found a Skarmory. Skarmory's there. He's like a 5%y. Alright. Please heal my friends back up to full. I must go. I must go. More moves, more Pokemon. Botoru. Alright. Back through the suit. It's just Spindas. It's just nothing but Spindas. I have an idea. Let's make a route 45% one shitty Pokemon, 25% another shitty Pokemon, and then 10% a Pokemon anybody actually gives a shit about. That's brilliant. Let's do it for every route. Streamer, they're rare Pokemon for a reason. Yeah, I know, but like, wouldn't it be better if some routes had some more accessible cool Pokemon and didn't like stick some motherfucker in there at a 5% chance to be like, I hope you found this guy, because if you didn't, he's never gonna appear anywhere else in the game. He's only here, and if you didn't find him on your first walkthrough with no NPC to tell you that there's a cool Pokemon like that on the route, you're not gonna find him. I mean, this is also the game that introduced Feebas. I hate that one. This is the game that introduced Feebas. Pokemon that spawns on 6 tiles on a certain route. Changes every day. And it's not even a guaranteed fish up on the tile that they're in. Why would they do that? Were they so proud of Milotic? They must consider Milotic a massive trophy Pokemon to do that, because there's no reason to do that to Feebas. Not to mention, Feebas is probably the only Pokemon you can reasonably fuck up ever evolving. Now, I know that if a Pokemon reaches level 100 and they evolve by level up, they can't evolve anymore. Yamano Funkawa Chikyu ga Ikiteru Choni. Okay. I know that if a Pokemon reaches level 100, they can't evolve by level anymore. I know that, but you have to actively go out of your way to do that. Yoshito. Okay. But with Feebas, not only do you have to find the fucking Feebas, but then you have to figure out how Pokeblocks work to produce Pokeblocks within the limited amount of Pokeblocks you can give the fucking asshole to get its beauty stat very high to evolve it. The only thing that would have made it funnier is if they made it so Feebas is a Pokemon that cannot breed. So if you got it wrong and Feebas could no longer evolve, you couldn't even breed a new one, and you had to go out and find another one in the wild. Now, Gen 4 did the same thing with Feebas. Tsuyoi na omae. I am strong. I watched like an hour-long video on Pokeblocks. A 45-minute on Pokeblocks, and my god, that shit is just... I can't believe that shit. I have never heard of an Enigma Berry before in my life. I also didn't know that the e-reader had 12 different berries that I don't think even do anything, except, like, are used for Pokeblocks. But the game doesn't do a very good job explaining how berries work. No, I don't think it does a very good job at all. But what do I know? I don't use Pokeblocks. So what happens if your Feebas hates the Pokeblock that gives it beauty? I don't have enough room. I gotta sell stuff. Bro, I'm 1v1ing you guys. Omae nanka kono tsubasa de fuki to bashite yaroze. Okay. No, it's the Enigma Berry. The Enigma Berry gets replaced by your E-Reader Berry. E-Reader is not really a thing overseas. Tori Tsukai. Yeah, Birdcatcher. Kazutaka. Yeah, that's right. Okay. No, the E-Reader berries all do that, but the Lychee Berry is like the only one you can actually get in the game. You get it in Mirage Island. Mudo. The Lychee Berry is only obtainable from Mirage Island, or they're all e-readers. But then some of those berries came back and as regular berries, and the pinch berries exist. There's also a berry which I forget the name of it. You get it for getting all gold symbols in the Battle Frontier. It's a pinch berry that randomly increases one stat by 2 stages. You don't get to pick. Subame. Starf? I think it's the Starf berry. I think so. I know it starts with an S, but for some reason, Starf sounds like a weakness berry. This is probably Pelipper. Oh, no, it's not. Otsubame. Big bird. Focus energy. Wait, you have guts, don't you? Maybe I shouldn't burn you. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to my electric type. That's a good idea. It's funny because Swallow right here, this is a strategy I saw a little video on before. There was a strategy someone did where they used specifically Swallow with this berry, and it had Baton Pass and Endeavor. And like Endure. So the Swallow would activate the Pinch Berry, and if it was a good stat, it would Baton Pass it, and if it wasn't a good stat, it could just keep it for itself. But it could also use Endeavor and make sure it takes something with it. So it has options based on the stat that it gets. Although I think at this point in Gen 3, Baton Pass has been completely banned, and it's Mawil's fault. Mawile Mawile did something, and Baton Pass is now banned as a whole. There's no more restriction ban on it. Because for a while it was like, okay, you can use Baton Pass, but you can only have one boosting move, like, passed with it. But Baton Pass was a good pivot move, and the only pivot move in Gen 3. But I think now Baton Pass is either severely limited to the point where you can only use it as a pivoting move, or it's just flat out banned because of a Baton Pass team. So that's cool. Are? I'm just gonna walk around this guy. We're in Hashitsu. Well, I gotta sell some stuff. I gotta sell some stuff. Let's sell the nugget. Yeah. I don't care about the EV drinks. Heart scale I might need. I don't use battle items. Yeah, I don't use battle items. Money, 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 money. Point up. That's PP up. I don't want to sell that one. Soft sand. Stardust. Hoshino Tsuna. Yep. Stardust. Chisai Kinoko. It ain't helpful. No, don't sell that. I hate limited bag size, but I hate unlimited bag size too, because you never find what you're looking for. Okay, good enough. You sell Pokeballs? You actually don't. Bastard. Well, I'll sell Spirit Balls. Alright, let me go battle that last guy. Yeah, so that's Hashitsu. There's a lady in front of the PC. She doesn't give you an Eevee in this game. That's Lynette. She made the PC network in this jet region. Move! Yeah, I don't care. Just get out of the way, damn it. You have way too much text. Interesting. They got the slidey door sound. Let me get this now. Sugoi Kizugusuri. So that's probably Hyper Potion because it's Sugoi. Atakakute Nemuku Nachao. Nemuke Zameshi ni Aite Iteo. Yeah, those are words. Those are words. We're out of here. Nodoka. Mariru. Wait, that's actually a problem. I gotta switch out. My team kind of shaping out, maybe just a little bit. Which is to say that at some point, one of these guys is going to get tossed for something else. Ooh, I wonder what I'll find in Meteor Falls. I bet Meteor Falls has cool Pokemon I can use. Oh, but there's also the route to the side. Ooh, there's a couple routes with some cool new Pokemon that we can get and maybe add to the team. Hasuburero. That's what's his name? Yeah, now Numel is part of the team. Slombre. I recognize that name. Tsubasa de Otsu. Two poison types. Kito kore wa you Yume nano yo. Yume. Okay, bye. Alright. That was pretty good. The old guys have glasses, or is that mustache? Huh. I don't know. I don't think it matters. 26 hours and 4 minutes. Wow. Look at that progress, boys. So, despite the fact that I've been doing this for over 24 hours, and I have 3 gym badges, I'm actually doing pretty well. I would say anyway. I think I'm doing a pretty damn good job. But we may be here for a while, the rest of my life. Maybe, possibly, could be. But next time, we get to head to Meteor Falls. So, maybe we'll find something cool.